Hey, I'm Juliette, and my partner and I are motorcycling through Pakistan on a super overloaded 150. We sure have seen a hell of a lot on our trip so far, through the vast landscapes of Pakistan. We've been freezing in the snow, getting lost in the desert, exploring the forests, and climbing to the tops of mountains. And you can bet we're enjoying every minute of it. We started in Lahore, and almost a month later, we find ourselves in Skardu. So come join us on our adventures through Pakistan.
Okay guys, I know that was really exciting, but get ready for a mood shift.
The last week we've been exploring Skardu, and it's so hard to leave from here. We spent the day exploring the Kachura Lakes. I find in northern Pakistan it's very hard to leave any place. The beauty here just pulls you in. But the wind keeps getting colder and colder every day, and soon these places will be covered white with snow. We took the road to Sok Valley to try and extend our time in Skardu by one more night.
Cluster cluck, cluster cluck.
Cluster cluck, cluster.
The road here was hard and tiring. But the views, incredible. Just finding a place to camp is another problem.
We came up to Kachura Lake, Shangri-La, now we're in Sok Valley, and we were hoping to find somewhere to camp, but everywhere to camp you have to pay, and it's a little bit packed up and touristy, as you can see. So we're kind of deciding what to do. We don't know. We're thinking to go just straight to Gilgit and start the next leg of our adventure. So
the road to Gilgit is 4 hours, if you trust Google Maps. But we're consistently late, being 2 people.
Gilgit, we are coming for you! After this, whatever this is.
Night was closing in on us. And it was clear, no matter how fast we drove, we weren't going to escape the darkness.
They've blocked the road. They're putting concrete or something. This is such a bummer because we're already driving in the dark. And we're trying to go as fast as we can because of course we don't want to miss, the mountains by having to drive in the dark, but right as the sun is setting, we're stuck here behind these guys.
We decided just screw
Yeah, on
it.
the side.
We were gonna try to drive through anyway. You know we're in Pakistan because even weaving through construction like this, someone manages to cut us off.
We made it! But it's so sad, like having to, when you're halfway to somewhere and it starts to get dark. Because I really don't want to miss this beautiful scenery. It's so gorgeous, but what can we do? Maybe we can get a hotel on the way or something. It's such a bummer.
But the stops didn't end there. We were stopped maybe 5 times on this road, which was only slowing us down.
We're like 2 hours from Gilgit, and I really want to stop because I'm having major FOMO about missing out on these mountains. We're on the Skardu Juglat highway, and we found a village that has hotels, but the hotels are either full or they're charging a ridiculous price and they're really not nice. So even though I'm having major FOMO, my heart is telling me like it's not the right place to stay, we should just keep going. But please tell me the mountains between here and Gilgit suck or something, please. but sometimes, you know, you have to just keep moving. So we're having a chai. We're getting ready for our night ride.
And the night ride wasn't easy. The entire road was almost all dirt. The highway was under construction. And looming to the left was this big black cliff I was trying so desperately not to look at.
Let me try guava. I like it.
Yeah.
Guava. Where are we?
I don't know, somewhere on the Karakoram highway.
On
20
the
minutes out of Gilgit.
On the Karakoram highway, baby.
Finally, in the distance, we could see the lights of Gilgit City. But once we thought our driving was over, Google Maps took us down the weirdest roads and added maybe 30 more minutes to our journey.
Right across from the airport is the jail. Gilgit jail.
Once we got to our hotel and called a friend, we realized that we were so lucky we trusted our instincts because we got to experience this. So this is our friend Mefuz. We met him way back in our part 2 video on the Nanga Parbat base camp hike and actually have a video of our first meeting right here. And since then, he's been hooking us up with some pretty amazing experiences, like this one. We just happened to be in the practice room of some of the most famous singers in Gilgit-Baltistan. I'll put their links in the description box. And just listen to that soul. After an amazing night of traditional singing and dancing, we woke up at the beautiful Medina Hotel, which caters mostly to foreigners and even has their pictures posted all over the walls.
Our hotel, Medina Hotel, from Gilgit right now, and we're going to Hunza. And I'm super excited because everyone is saying Hunza, 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 Hunza. And what I've seen in the past couple weeks of my journey has been amazing, so I don't know how any place could top that, but let's see. So it's a couple hours drive to Hunza, not too far from Gilgit, so let's see these mountains. We're going to Hunza!
Woohoo!
Hunza, baby! For a sting. We have, I think, an hour and a half. Hour and a half to Hunza.
An hour probably.
We just came to the coolest place ever, stopping on the road on the way to Nagar, where two continental plates collide. The Indian plate and the Eurasian plate form together to make the Karakoram Mountains. And right here, I'm standing on two continental plates right now. This is so cool!
It wasn't long before the landscape started to change again. What was once rocky and dusty mountains became lush green forests and white-capped mountains as we started to near towards Hunza.
So this is so cool. Across the river, you can kind of see that there is a track along the mountainside. And this is actually the old Silk Road. Wow, such a historic place we're driving through right now. So we're having a chai at Rakaposhi Peak. And what shocks me about these huge mountains, this one's not an 8,000er mountain, it's like right below at 7,000. Let me look. What is that?
778.
What shocks me about these mountains is that they look so big and so close, but actually they're really far away. Like this is about 11 kilometers away, but it looks huge. It's just towering over the entire town. And of course it's covered in clouds because that's just our luck, but still, this thing is massive.
This is a cricket stadium, like
Oh, cool.
the one I'm talking about up there.
Is it close to here?
Yes, just yeah.
Oh, cool.
You first came there?
About a cricket stadium that has a view of Rakaposhi Peak. Right, and there's a glacier there too.
Yeah.
We should go. That'd be cool.
We headed into the city of Hunza, one of the most beautiful places in Pakistan. Food here was incredible at this restaurant run by women. But more impressive than the food was just the peace and the coziness of Hunza.
Yeah.
And shoro means roti, so that's why it's called chap shoro. Morning.
But Hunza's not just cozy, it's also really epic. Couldn't believe my eyes at the juxtaposition of these giant mountains amongst the valleys. And finally, a moment we'd been waiting to catch on film. Right there. Hunza is absolutely beautiful. Just a collage of vibrant colors and diversity. I've never been in a place like this before, and I don't think I ever will be again.
We're almost there to the eagle's nest.
Definitely go to the Altit Fort. There's so much history here because honestly, who wouldn't want to control this place? Once you're here, they'll hook you up with a super awesome English guide who will take you around and show you all the details. I won't ruin the whole thing for you, but here's some of the interesting bits.
About Buddha, this is the fasting Buddha in meditation position, in prayer position, in sitting.
You can find remnants of Buddhism all over Pakistan. Okay, and now to the best part of any fort, the dungeons.
Ancient time. in the time dungeon or prison.
Dungeon.
Yes, ma'am. In the ancient
And here, the ancient
just
execution
drop
cliff.
through the dark. This is the ancient time.
So we're just sitting down at one of the most famous cafes in Hunza, Cafe de Hunza. And look at this view. Now that's a good way to have your breakfast, right? My first coffee in ages. This is Babasar Top, the place we passed through on our first video. And look, this is the road. Oh my God. Because that's the thing, is we only have about 1 week left to get back to Lahore. So we're trying to plan what's the best route, and looks like Babasar Top is not on the list. There's so many cute little stores in Hunza. I want to just explore around. Hunza is also really known for its shawls. I really want to buy a bunch of gifts, but we're on a motorcycle, man. We're packed to the gills as well. We have no space, but they're so pretty. Like, it's made of like an interesting material.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine.
Good.
Where are you from?
USA.
America.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Thanks.
You, I think, motorbike.
Uh-huh, yeah,
Oh,
motorbike.
in one man with.
Yeah.
And with that, me and that guy that's with me, well, we are off to the next big adventure, the next big failure. We never know, but for now, goodbye, Hunza. We love you.